Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Sahar Ali from Cairo, Egypt. I'm very pleased to be invited to this conference. In fact, I'm going to introduce a new topic that will connect between traditional fashion or traditional way of technology, which is using a corpus, and AI tools, which are modern ones. This is a new idea that I'm working on. It's still under processing. So inshallah, if I have time, next conference, I may share the results with you, inshallah. Okay. So before starting, let's have or watch this short video that will lead us to the core of this proposal.
If your English sentences sound a bit off, the AI Corpus Companion is here to help. Imagine this. You type, he recommended me to go. Sounds okay, right? But native speakers might think otherwise. Enter the AI Corpus Companion. It checks how real people use language. For example, it finds 3,210 instances of he recommended that I go. And guess what? 0 examples for he recommended me to go. Pretty cool, huh? The AI suggests he recommended that I go. Natural, reliable, and straight from the source. By connecting to a corpus like the BNC, it shows you real-world examples, like he recommended that I go see the doctor, or she recommended that I go with them. This isn't just about correcting mistakes, it's about understanding why. Trust us, your English will sound way more natural in no time. Try the AI Corpus Companion today and master those tricky grammar rules.
So,
If your English sentence...
So, the title of my proposal will be AI-powered Corpus Companions for Language Learn. So, in this proposal, we are going to combine both the AI tools, for example, like ChatGPT, and Corpus tools such as BNC, Coca, and many others that we all know. Okay? For this, we are going to cover the following. The video covered 2 main points. First, the problem, which is that corpus tools like BNC, I'm going to explain later what the corpus are accurate but hard to use because they need some technician abilities. As for AI tools like ChatGPT, Gemini, and the others, they are easy, but sometimes we feel that they are not accurate. So how can we be sure that the language suggestion we are gaining from ChatGPT are accurate and reliable? The solution will be combining both AI corpus and the AI and the other tools. So an AI corpus companion that combines the strengths of both is going to be applied in this proposal. And during the presentation, I'm going to present some examples in which we apply using this new tool on vocabulary, grammar, idioms, and even in writing. If we are going to suppose that after using the AI corpus, we will be able to get accurate input. This tool will be user-friendly and will give us feedback and will be scalable for learners and the teachers. But there are some challenges and limitations. We may come across some AI errors, over-reliance of students on that tool. It needs teacher training and access issues. For the future, to overcome these limitations or challenges, we are going to create smarter tools, we have better support and wider classroom use, as well as giving teachers more ability to for training to be able to use this new tool. Okay. Research shows that both AI and corpus tools bring clear benefits to language learning. AI enhances engagement and provides real-time, personalized feedback. Corpus tools offer authentic examples of real-world language and improves learner accuracy. but these tools are rarely combined. So the core of topic today is AI, using AI tools that are easy to use but often lack linguistic accuracy. Corpus tools are accurate but too complex for most learners. This proposal introduced an AI-powered Corpus Companion, that is a system that connects AI usability with corpus reliability. It helps learners understand and use natural language based on real evidence, not just service correction. First of all, what are corpora and AI tools? Corpora are a huge collection of data. These data are driven from books, newspapers, magazines, and even speeches. All the examples or the data that we get from there are accurate and perfect. No mistakes at all. For example, we have British National Corpus, and we have also Sketch Engine. We have the COCA, which is the American Contemporary. Okay, these corpus are or corpora are very accurate, but they are difficult to use. It needs a lot of training, and we will see later how. As for AI tools like ChatGPT, Gemini, and many others, are very easy to be used. They are software systems powered by artificial intelligence, can be used very easily. In a minute, we can, or less than a minute, we can get the information we are seeking. But sometimes this the information we get are not perfect or not correct. So we have to be sure of that. Types of AI tools such as ChatGPT, DeepL, and many others. Okay, this is the dashboard of the corpora, the most famous ones. We have here the British National Corpus, BNC. This is its dashboard. First, we have to log in or create an account, then log into the dashboard or this corpus using your email, and then you can start searching. When we search for something or any expression, we get a lot of information related to this word in concordance. And this corpus also tells us the frequency, how many times it is used, this expression is used. And we can use sentences or find sentences in context, so it will express the learners or or give us everything about the word, the situation where it is used, the tone, and the audience. Okay, we have another famous corpus, which is the American English, the contemporary American English, which is called COCA. Also, it is same as BNC, but it's related to American expressions. We have also Sketch Engine dashboard. In Sketch Engine, you can have so many types of corpora inside. Yeah, so it is a way in which we can use whether British National and COCA in the same place. Okay, but we all know ChatGPT and how to use it, so no need to give to show you the its dashboard. Type. Now we are going to compare between the BNC, for example, and ChatGPT, and show you how both of them provide different results relating to only one idiom. They handle the idiom differently. As for the British National Corpus, when we write in the search here, kick the bucket. Kick the bucket is an expression which means to die. Okay, we can get here so many answers like this, and which we use kick the bucket in context, so we can know or understand the tone, the audience, how many times it is used. If we press frequency here, it will show us how many times it can be used, and so on. So everything related to this idiom can be seen or can be reached using this search. What about ChatGPT? If we write the same idiom in ChatGPT, we'll get this. Kick the bucket is an informal English idiom that means to die. That's it. Nothing more. No details about the audience, the tone, or the frequency of the word. So from that, we can guess that ChatGPT only gives the meaning of the word, while the corpus provide us with how we can use this word in different situations and in different contexts. Okay. Next, so we are not just talking here about the new tool. We are not just talking about a tool. We are offering a realistic method for solving one of the biggest problems in English in language learning, which is the gap between real language and usable feedback. If we do, we combine the two tools, what we will get? We will get the best of each tool. For example, here we have the feature, what it offers, interface, usage, user reliability, user skill required, and many challenges. As for the traditional corpora, which may be BNC, COCA, or any Sketch Engine, or any other corpus, we find that they provide us with real example from authentic language use. But they are technically somewhat difficult and it needs training. It's rarely used because it is difficult, but it provides high accuracy, transparent data source. It's high and must know how to search and interpret. Accessibility and the complexity. In fact, BNC or COCA they are free. So you can just create your account and you can use it all the time. What about AI tools? AI tools are fluent, conversational responses, simple, natural language, increasingly common, user-friendly, but sometimes inaccurate and lacks evidence. It's low because no training need. Anybody can use it easily. As for trust and accuracy, it is not too much trusted. But if we combine both tools, what we will get? We will get fluent feedback based on real corpora data, natural input with corpus-backed suggestion, designed for the classroom so the teacher can use it inside the classroom easily. It will help students to improve their own language proficiency. It will handle or combine usability with trust. So from this, we conclude that corpus is accurate, AI is user-friendly, but both of them have limits. So what we are going to do here, we are going to combine both of them, but use only the best of them, of all of them. The methodology we are going to use, we're going, inshallah, to apply this on the students of Arab Open University in Egypt. We are going to use both British National Corpus, size ChatGPT, for example. We're going to apply this for core areas, vocabulary, grammar, idioms, and writing. As for the effectiveness, it will be based on accuracy, clarity, relevance, usability, and then they will have or get the training, required training for them. As for students, they will get 2 hours training. And as for the teacher, will be only 1 hour because some of the teachers know how to use the corpus and as well as AI, but they will be trained only on how to combine both them. The training will cover some typing questions, how AI reformulates queries, reading corpus examples, and support will be provided with some notes to guide them or how to use these tools, especially for the students. Also, they will watch some videos explaining how to use them. What are the challenges that we are discussing here? As we said, the main challenge is combining the reliability of corpus data with the easiness of AI. The TESOL field urgently needs bridges between research-grade tools and the classroom practice. That's why the corpus tools are rich but complex. AI is accessible but inaccurate. So bridging the gap between the two will be the core of this proposal. So how to solve this? The solution will be creating a hybrid AI corpus interface. Okay. As stated by Galvin and Granger, AI tool is very useful for all students and it will help them to improve themselves, but still there are some incorrect data be provided. So, but in fact, it is easily to be used by all learners, and so it provide them with a lot of information. But still, the source is not authentic. So the hybrid tool that bridges the gap between powerful corpora and accessible AI. This is the tool we are going to use. An AI interface connected to corpus tools such as BNC or Sketch Engine, Podcat, or any other one, but we are going to focus on using British National Corps. This connection will be done using application programming interface, APIS. This APIS, it is not a program that will be used by the student or teacher. No, it's something that will appear at the behind the scene. We are not going to do anything using this. Just the way of searching will be different, nothing more. Okay. Learner input text, for example, and then AI retrieves and simplifies the data, personalized it, and then provide the learner with the feedback, which will be some examples and some data which will be reduced and be simplified. Our solution links AI to real corpus data. Learners ask questions, system searches, interprets, and then respond in a very simple way, connecting AI information and as well as corpus source. This will be the way. It is the expected way for to be used by the student. For example, first, a student will here write a text or write a question, and then ChatGPT, for example, will get the question here. Then APIS, which will be working behind the scene, and it will be used only as a bridge between AI and the corpus, will interpret and try to reformulate the answer. Then finally, the student will get the response here in very simplified feedback that includes example usage notes and even sometimes grammar tips or correction for something. We are going to show you how. For example, the learner can write, for example, is it okay to say strong rain? Okay. AI, I will write this on ChatGPT. The AI reformulates this into a corpus-friendly search query. For example, might search for strong rain versus heavy rain in the BNC. So I'll go to the BNC, search for strong rain and heavy rain. BNC will show us a result as we are going to check later on in the coming slide. The result ensures that strong rain or heavy rain, which one is frequently used, okay? API, which will be used as a bridge between the AI and the corpus, will receive the information, reformulate it, and check, and then the corpus returns concordance lines and search it to the corpus. Corpus returns it in concordance, means in context, provide the words or the idiom in context, and then the AI interpret the data retrieved, then it will finally, the learner will get heavy rain is more common than strong rain. Without doing anything, just the way of search will be different from that is written on ChatGPT, okay? The learner feedback will be used, find the evidence and be sure that the data provided to him is correct and is accurate. Let's see how, what exactly will happen if the student is using ChatGPT or the Corpus and also using AI Corpus. For example, the student question will be, هنا, if he is using only ChatGPT, should I say big mistake or large mistake? If he make the same search using Corpus like BNC, he will find the same answer. AI plus Corpus, same answer. Okay. What it does, it predicts based on training data. So the data we are going to use inside the AI, I'll feed the AI ChatGPT with information taken from the corpus. So I myself, as a student, have to search first for the difference between big mistake and large mistake. Get information, copy this information, but in the ChatGPT. So the memory of the ChatGPT will be filled with information driven from the corpus. Then later on, when I ask the ChatGPT about this expression, it will retrieve answer from the one or the expressions or the sentences I filled before in its memory. So it will be in that way connected between the two easily. So the first training for the student or the teacher will be on how to use the BNC. Train very well in using this. No need to go to the details of the corpus because it's very difficult, especially if we ask about the data analysis or anything like this. No, as for students, we are going only to train them only how to search and the frequency of the word. Search frequency of the only. So if they do this, the student, for example, can say, big mistake is more common. How did he know that? He searched first on the corpus and get this answer. 5,300 hits large mistake, but hits only 210. So from this, we can guess that big mistake is more commonly used than large mistake. So from this, the student's vocabulary will be increased. He will know how to use phrases well in its right position, and also he know easily how to increase his vocabulary. Okay, for example, in vocabulary, for example, the challenge will be teacher can ask a student to do that. Show me the difference between big mistake and large mistake. This is the query the student is going to run. If he searches the word here, you can, for example, heavy rain and many other slides, for example, like this, or here, big mistake versus large mistake, will give these hits that he will get after showing the frequency. And also, he can get full expressions or words using the word in context, which will help him to improve his vocabulary. So here, also in grammar, can we use it? Yes. The teacher, for example, can ask the learner or the student which is correct to use. He recommended me to go. He recommended that I go. He recommended going. Which one is good? Which one is correct? So the teacher can ask the student to write this query. The BNC here. He recommended me to. These are the concordances we get by after searching the BNC. We have here all that recommended that without me. So recommended that is more frequently used. So the student can get the information that when we use recommended that is commonly used than recommended me to do so. As for idioms and usage, also heavy rain and strong rain, as we said, these these are the concordances. We can use this using also Sketch Engine. As I told you, we can inside the Sketch Engine, we can search also using the BNC, which is easier for the student to use. You can use BNC inside Sketch Engine, and you can also use BNC from its website. So which one is will be easier for the students, he will use, okay? Using the corpus here helps the student to avoid unnatural phrases and choose expressions that native speakers actually use. Why? Because all the language suggestions provided in the corpus are accurate and reliable. They are authentic, derived from authentic material. Next, can we use it for writing? Yes, the teacher can ask the student, for example, to write an email about the formality, about the expressions used to for this email, that even the tone and the formality, common phrases also can be used here. As here, for example, the teacher can ask the student to write. For example, the student is going to write, I want to ask you about the assignment. No, if you write this in the ChatGPT will refuse and correct it using, I would like to inquire about the assignment. The reason is what? Because it is more formal. So the corpus here inside helps the student to improve his writing skills. So this helps the learner write with more clarity, formality, and appropriateness, especially for academic and professional writings. So we can see that in vocabulary, idioms, grammar, and also in writing, the AI companion can help a lot improve students' language proficiency. So what will be the main benefits behind using this? We can summarize this using that. First, the learner can use the language in its real situation from authentic resources. Okay, so the examples he is going to get are authentic and reliable. Next, as we saw before in the writing example, when the student wrote, for example, can I want to ask, and so on like this, he can, after checking the writing expressions, he can correct himself. So self-correction here is one of the best type of assessment for students. So after knowing the wrong expressions, the student can correct himself, which will help to improve his own language proficiency. Also, it doesn't need any skill at all, only just the training how to search and how to find the result and frequency will help a lot in improving everything. Also, it is accessible for everyone. The BNC is free and accessible for everyone. Also, ChatGPT is free. No need to use upper grades or upgrade the ChatGPT, because the free one is enough for this. So together, these features support a more independent, effective, and personalized learning experience. As we said, teacher can apply this easily inside the classroom to improve vocabulary. For example, asking students to compare using of some expressions, some idioms, and so on. For grammar, for writing support, formality and informality, especially in emails and essays. For some tasks, for report findings, but also to track, the teacher can track students' progress after creating his own dashboard in which he write the students' progress day by day, and after every assessment can record their response and then check students' progress. Okay, it also helps a lot in providing feedback because, for example, I can divide the class into two groups, ask students to compare their answers between each other and so on. Okay, so as for students, it will help students to explore vocabulary, fix grammar, improve writing, and give feedback. As for the teacher, will help the teacher track students' progress, adapt lessons that cope with or based on the students' needs and interests. For the future, it's expected that we are going to follow this system in 3 main phases. The first phase is already under processing now, in which students are sorry?
The time is up. Could you wrap up soon? It's 3:01.
Sorry, I can't hear you well.
It is 3:01. Could you please wrap up soon?
Okay, soon.
Thank you.
Only a minute. So phase number 1 is under processing now, in which we are training the students to use the BNC and the AI ChatGPT. And phase number 2 will be after providing authentic material and examining from the data, it's the corpus itself. It will be after finishing the first phase, and phase number 3, it will be the final report of the teacher after tracking the students' progress. So the goal is to move from helpful feedback to intelligent, personalized language learning support. Okay. For the limitation are still we are suffering from AI hallucination and incorrect information. Learners may over-rely on using it. A teacher should be ready to have good training for that. Also, all students should have access to this internet and so on. For future, we encourage providing AI transparency and reliability by improving it, fostering collaboration between AI developers, linguists, and educators, personalized feedback at scale, corpus-informed decisions, and also providing the teacher with the suitable training. For the recommendation, teacher help or train students how to create their own dashboards to track students' progress, also to encourage research and further development for wider adoption of using this AI tool that will help a lot for the future, because we will have scalable systems, real-time updates, and teacher dashboards that we will need. Thanks a lot. This is our conclusion. So combining AI and the corpus data offers a powerful tool for language education. Ongoing innovation will continue to shape the future of teaching English for second language speakers of other languages. Collaboration and research are essential for effective implementation. So in brief, we simply simplify corpus tools using AI. Everyone can access authentic input following this way. Thanks a lot. Ready for any questions?